Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug and this is Foundry. Welcome back. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. Welcome. It's a little bit of a mess down here, but it's coming along. It's a lot better than it could be. Now, I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, because there will be nonsense. That's the way it goes here on this channel. Lots of that, and we're okay with that. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well. Okay, here we go. I've got a few things to do here because I made a few discoveries that, well, let's just wait till this guy takes off. Away you go. See you later, alligator. We're getting rid of this. Temporarily, we're getting rid of that. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. And get rid of this. And this. And this. All of this. We're getting rid of this. Okay. A little bit of a clean slate here. I'm going to go back a little bit further with you as well. Okay, so now why am I doing all this? Well, we're going to see. Let's rotate you like that. Okay, so where are we going to put this exactly? I think what we're going to do is right there. Yep. That's perfect. 2, 3, 4. Now, all of these guys are going to be doing one thing and one thing only. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I went through a lot of confusion about how things work. I actually started recording this episode and I didn't like what was going on. So I stopped. We're going to go here. I stopped recording and I decided, okay, well, we're just going to try and figure this out. It took me a little while, actually. It took me a little while to kind of sort out what was going on, because it's not entirely obvious. But I will explain a lot of that in just a second. We're going to start by popping that in there. Or we're going to need some more of these, I think. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to do, first off, we're going to need to make a bunch more of these. Where are you? Right here. We're going to do a bunch more of those. We got 33 of those, so that's fine. Let's go here, 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 and here. These are going to be outputting. then we need these guys going here. So that will resume production of those. Now, okay, what the heck happened? So that will help. That will help to keep things going a little bit here. First off, first things first. This here, I killed this last time. That was a mistake. We need building materials, so we're going to be continuing to buy building materials. And we want 5,000 in reserve, so we're going to get that going. Okay, so that's the first thing. I eliminated those building materials because I thought that's where I was selling my robots through. I'm selling my robot through the sales platform right here. Okay. And I forgot about this. So we're going to continue to sell through the sales platform. We're also continuing to sell here on the galaxy map. We need to kill this for a moment. And we are going to deassign that guy. So we're going to, right, we forgot to save it. So yeah, it's just the transport bots that we're making right now. Now, okay. So here's the thing. My money, as I was playing this, my money started to drop to like terrible, terrible lows, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. Because what I did was I eliminated this. The sales platform is the bulk of what your sales are going to be. So there's no question of that. So if I come in here, so this Galactic sales, these are the sales that are going out to our new planet that we have, that's selling stuff. And it confused the hell out of me because I'm like, I wanted 96 of these to be sold an hour, not 2. Past hour, and we sold 2. This past hour is not referring to, there's 2 different hours that's happening. There's real-time hour and there's a game hour. This is a real-time hour right here. This is a game hour. Each bar represents 1 in-game hour, and 1 real hour consists of 48. So there's 48 here. So over this period of time, if I'm selling 2 in every 48 segments, then it's going to be 96. So not a lot of sales going on here. Very, very, very little. Now here, what last hour, in-game hour that I had, I sold 36. So even though I'm selling these things at cheaper, less profit than I'm selling these things, this is going to be the bulk of my sales. So when I went up to here and I started looking at this chart up here, when I eliminated my space station sales I'll show you in here and at the sales platform. So this allows us to sell products to casual customers passing by the station. Sale prices are expected to be 30% lower than average market prices, but don't require extra management. So what I did was I disabled this because I thought, well, I don't want to be selling stuff on the sales platform when I can be selling it in the Galactic market for 30% more. So let's just disable that and focus on selling stuff in the Galactic market. Well, when I did that, these things went down to nothing. Well, down to these sales right here. And I thought, oh, what the hell? That's no good. So it took me a while to kind of sort that out. So it's sorted. definitely sorted now. So that's good. What we're going to do, before we do too much else, we're going to extend this. So right now, this will keep this guy going full time. The amount of inventory that we have in here will keep 31 in there right now. The amount of inventory we have in there will keep that guy running steady. He'll go up and he'll come right back down again. So that's all we need him to do. Now, the second thing we're going to do, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those guys going. Looks like we're going to need some more of pretty much everything. No, not you. Four, and we'll need some of this rod as well. Two, three. That's good. That's good. Yep. Oh, we got. No, that's fine. Okay, so. Yes, we want to continue to go on this. We're just going to copy that, but we're not going to copy the formula. Oops. In here, we're going to make these guys. Okay, now what we need to do is grab this guy. I'm not sure if we can do this. Yeah, I think we can. Blocked by structure. Well, we can come this way a little bit too. I see, it's those things that we block into. Yeah, right. And unless we could do something like that. I don't mind that, actually. Let's do that. Keep it on a fairly tight. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? This is all wrong. To do that, but I did. Oops. Okay, these should be set to where they were. No, they're not. I must have pressed the wrong shift or control key or something. I don't know. Didn't copy it. Okay. So now, we're going to continue this guy going this way. Except we'll do it at the beginning instead of at the end, like so. And then this, we will start right here and have you come down to there for now. 3. We'll have you go on the end. These are going to be output. Like so. Okay, and then same thing here. so let's do these guys first. Middle. Okay. And this guy's going to be like so. Now we will start getting these coming out. And we're going to have them do a little bit of that. And then this guy needs to be assigned. Configure. These guys, confirm, and confirm. Like so. Now, we're going to need, the second thing that I discovered is spaceships. We're going to get ourselves another ship. This guy is going to be configured for planetary shipping as well. Because, and I got rid of this guy because I thought, okay, maybe that's where I'm selling my bots. Planetary shipping just takes it from this planet up to the space station. That's all it does. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Now, this one, we now want to add these things. We're going to save that. And that's going to go out to this planet. Now, here's the next thing I want to do. Galaxy map. We're going to go in here, and we're going to acquire our second trait. Not enough Firmalite. Oh, bummer. How much does that cost? 4,381. And we have, right. Go in here. We have 4,356 currently. Okay. And I did make sure that this is, yeah, keep 5,000. So we did do that. So we should be okay. That's stacking up. Yeah, we're getting our product up there. That is loaded full now, hey? I kind of wondered whether 3 or 4 would be optimal, but I'm starting to think 3 might be a better choice. We've got 4 going right now, but we can always shut down one of them. Okay. So let's go back up here, see how we're doing here now. 4,800. So as soon as we get our second license, there we go. Galactic map. We'll go here. We'll get that. We'll open up the configuration. We'll add our what? We have another ship. Trade market. Market, reoccurring market orders allowed. Okay, yes, we're going to need another ship. We're going to need another ship. Not enough from, yeah. Because we just got that trade license. Right. So this guy is bringing in their construction materials. So all of these ships are important. So these two, because I'm loading it up there, And the other thing I should do, well, I don't have money to, I don't have the Thermalite to do that right quite yet, eh? Yeah, I need to get some storage options happening, because I think what we're going to do is start backing up a little bit up there, but maybe not, because we do have the sales platform. We want to enable that. That'll make a huge difference. I can't believe that I took that long to do that. But okay, now we're getting there. And it took me a while to sort all that out. Because I don't know, it's not immediately apparent as to what's going on there. So now we've got storage. We've got probably a lot of those bots, yeah, because they weren't being sold. Well, they will here in a second, and we're going to start making a lot more profit. So that's good. Let's take a look and see what happens here. Nice. Not as big a jump as I thought it would be, but still pretty nice. 1900. So we need 3,000 for one more ship. And then we can start sending them off to the other planet and getting that going. Much better. Okay. Okay, so the other thing that we need to do, which we haven't done any of, is start some research. We'll get the power pole going, and then we're going to go onto the Thermalite. And I'm not going to build any upgrades at the space station until we've got things settled down a little bit in terms of we need to get that other ship. And I think we'll be able to do that here in a second. There we go. There we go. Still not quite enough, eh? Okay. And this guy, you're backing up now. 43, yeah. It's getting up there. That one is full. Yeah, and we're backing up on them. Just slightly backing up on the conveyor here, so okay. Yeah, I might shut down one of each of those. We'll see. There we go. So let's get this one going now. Thermalite. That's going to open up some other options for us. And here we go. We can get our other ship going. Spaceship. Buy another ship. Okay. So this guy. Assign a task. Supply route. We're going to go over here. Add ship. 5. Why is 3 available for this? Let's save. Okay. Because 3 ships. 3 is this one. Ah, market orders. Yeah, okay. So we can take over the market orders stuff. Reoccurring market orders. It can take over what we would be doing there. Right. Okay, I think we're good there. And right now our lava caves. Hangar space. Yes, we've got hangar space for 7. So this we need to check out. Deep down in the caves filled with lava are to be found. Deep down in the caves, deep down in the depths, caves filled with lava are to be found. The enormous heat can be utilized for certain tasks like smelting thermalite in the lava smelter. How to get there? Most of the rock layers above the lava caves are too hard to dig or blast until you have advance your mining hardness research, but there are ways around this problem. Throughout the world, shafts of porous rock can be found. Your scanner and map will be able to track them as you research elevator. Those porous rock shafts can be mined right away without the need of advancing your mining hardness research. Together with the elevator, which is able to dig down on its own, you can use those shafts to get access to the lava caves. Lava caves are found near the very bottom, so you want to configure the bottom elevator station roughly at the height between 2 and 15. Once you arrive down there, you will need to dig a couple of blocks in any directions to reach the lava caves. As soon as you unlock high voltage power, you can use the elevator to bring your power down into the caves. Each elevator station comes with a power line connector. Freight elevators are also able to dig out their elevator shaft, but you need to place both the bottom and the top part first before they will start digging. So we need this elevator to get down there so that we can then place the bottom of the freight elevator. For more details about elevators, check their respective info database pages. Now, this was a little confusing because I never found an info database page. So, yeah, now we're starting to make some money. It's starting to roll in. Good. Okay. The next thing that will probably happen, well, we'll see. Okay. So, we're going to research elevator. This was the thing that was confusing to me. I got to this point in the other one. I mean, I was losing money hand over fist, but I got to this point, and heavy duty transport bot assembly. Interesting. I think we need to get concrete production going. I think that's next on the list. So yeah, we will do that. This is definitely running a lot better. Actually, that one needs 4, it looks like, and the other one might just need 3, because we're only taking 25 per load there. We're taking 33 per load here. So we could probably shut down 1 over on that end. Anyway. Okay. So I can't scan for that yet, can I? Maybe I need to go wander around a little bit. I will wander around a little bit once I get the elevator. The other thing that I was thinking about doing is expanding on this. And I think what I could do is get rid of this last one and turn these conveyors and have them come out this way and increase the amount of researchers we have going here, which wouldn't be too bad because we're pretty much full on the blue, and I suspect we're probably, yeah, we're full on the red as well. Now this is starting to chunk down a little bit. Anyway, so that might not be a bad option. We want to extend out this way anyway. have I got a bunch of dirt in there? I should check. Let's go find out. Yes, I do. I have a ton of it. Oops. Let's use some of this dirt. How about? And in fact, wow.
We've got the elevator. That'll certainly lift our ambitions to the next level. If in doubt, check the information database to understand how to use it. Additionally, we now have unlocked the ability to scan for lava cave access shafts in case you plan to set up thermorelite smelting. Once again, check the lava cave information database page for more information.
The lava database. Oh, no, I've run out. Okay. Let's just fill this up, shall we? There. Got lots of room out here now. Okay, so I went in here and I was looking for the elevator in here, but all there is this, which I've read through. For more details about elevators, check their respective info database pages. There is no elevator database page, as far as I can tell. No elevators in here. Liquid intake, signs, conveyors. No. Anyway, if you know anything about that, or maybe they're planning to have that at some point, but there just isn't in here yet, I don't know. Anyway, so we are definitely making cash now. That's great. Okay. And we've got 5,000 now. So we can start talking about upgrades here. Because they're... maybe I should give them a little bit of a chance to catch up here. Well, there's 800. So let's see. Cargo bay capacities. I don't mind that idea. We've got a lot of options now. What was this one? To deal with the Galactic market paperwork, we need to build a market office. This will allow us to trade more goods on the market. That is a high priority soon. I'm just going to do a little bit more cargo bay, or a little bit of cargo bay, because I think that will probably be important, and then maybe some more solar power. Okay, we got no research going, so let's get the freight elevator going now. So now, are we able to scan for anything here? Yes, we are. Let's head over there. Oh, wow. We're going to have to... Porous rock. Okay. So if we want to... let's go in here. So this is the smelter that we get at the bottom. This is our elevator. let's make that happen. So are you saying that I can't get rid of this? No, I can get rid of that. I'm going to clear a little patch here. I'm going to clear a little patch here and I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, we've got that cleared, so I can kind of see a little bit more clearly where the patch is here. So we're going to, and we've got this made now. So let's see. I see. Let's go like that. Right there. The space station upgrade is complete. Okay. New. Open configuration frame. 135. We're at 135 right now. So we want to add a station. Hold on. Before we do that, let's go in here. Where did we want to go? Between 2 and 15. Roughly at the height between 2 and 15. So let's say 10. Floor. Lava floor. You know what? I'm going to go down a little bit further. I'm going to go down to 5. Let's say that's it. Confirm. Okay. That's going to take a while. Okay, well, we finished that research, so we want to get this going next. Probably pretty important. The other thing we want to do is that could be tricky. Getting power out there. I can just run this out there. I think that's the easiest. No, I can't do that. Yes, I can. I absolutely can. So probably run it out this way. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. I could put, yeah, we'll see. I could use my power poles now, but it's so close. Have you gone down? Are you down there now? Under construction. Okay. Well, I won't push it then. But what I would need to do is set up a, like, oops. And then we will need two of these, probably. Still under construction. It's going down. It is going way down. Can you imagine how long that would take to manually do? I don't even want to think about that. I think we're going to try this. We're going to research complete. Concrete is done. Okay, I think we're going to try this. We're going to put this guy right here. And then we're going to we need wire. We don't have any wire? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I put some away? I did have wire. Freight elevator, power pole, casting machine. Interesting. Gravel, concrete, cement, and vermilite. Oh, yeah, they're right there in front of my eyes. In front of my very eyes. I didn't really need to do that, did I? No, I could have run a power line out to there. Yeah. Anyway. Some nonsense. We're throwing in extra nonsense. So, yeah, I didn't need to do that at all, unless I want a pad out there for production, for production purposes, which would be fine. Okay, let's build. Let's just try this, because I want to know if this is possible. No grid connection. Okay. We're going to go in here. Start there. Boy, they don't go very far at all. That's just so absurd. Is that okay? Offline, because everything just shut down. Is that correct? Offline. Why? 2 steam turbines. So this is considered a completely separate deal? Wow. Yeah, I don't understand this yet. I'm afraid I do not get that. Get rid of that. All I want to do is take the low volt is oops. Okay, well, question then. This guy doesn't say anything about it. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I do not get this at all. I figured, okay, so we've got it coming. This is the low voltage grid. This is the low voltage grid. So if I want to power that over there, do I have to run that all the way down to the water? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. That just doesn't make any sense. No, I don't get it. Okay. Lava floor. All right. This is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting, I can tell you that. Wow. Once you arrive there, you will need to dig a couple of blocks in any direction to reach the cave. Uh-huh. You keep, a couple of blocks in any direction. Okay, well, I'll clear away a little bit of this and then I'll bring you back. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we have gone all the way around here. And now I think I know where I'm going. We're going to go off over here. So it's not 1 or 2. It's definitely not 1 or 2. Okay. Here we are. All right. And open it up a little bit here too. It's kind of interesting down here. Neat. The only risk is kind of biomass. Is that biomass as well? Appears to be. Okay. This cannot be mined. That was weird. Weird sounding. Oh, okay. Frontier works. So now what we need to do is do this with thermalite bars, but we don't have any thermalite bars, so we can't do that quite yet. So the way I found that actually is I created a second floor. There it is right there, the exit to the second floor. So yeah, anyway. Okay, we're going to new. I should probably label that. So well, now we have to figure out how to get some thermalite down from up above. Do I need another platform to do that? And then also we're going to need to solve this problem here, because I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Not too sure how that works. I'll probably just have to play with that off camera and see if I can sort that out. Yeah, I think we have to set up another one. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Let's see how we're doing right now. No. So right now we have 25,000. We have storage capacity for 20. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But we do have a lot. And we're getting building materials in. We're things are looking up. 10,000 Fermalite bar. No, that will not happen. No, that's not going to happen. Back to overview. I wouldn't mind another solar panel. 350 Fermalite, that we can do. Okay, so we need to start bringing Fermalite down here. So we're going to need another ship. And we do have space for another ship, so that's not a problem. In fact, let's see. We're going to need one of these. Builds one extra, eh? Oops, no. Rotate. Okay, so that's fine. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to take a no. We're going to large logistics container. This could be interesting. I think I'm just going to do a small one for now. I will need another ship. I think. I'm not sure. Transport wares from the space station to the factory. Fermalite. Minimum amount of items any cargo ship can move. Can be changed later if the number is higher. Sure. Now, do I need another one dedicated to interplanet, or just, I probably do. Probably do. Buy a ship. This guy is going to be planetary shipping. Now, is there any way to say, hey, don't bring down... Well, there will be a natural limit, right? There will be a natural limit that it can't fill any more than, it can't bring down any more than what can fit in this storage unit. So, and I believe it'll be like 800. So, I think that's probably about it. Okay, where are we at over here? Incinerators. Science Pack 3s. Nice. Glass production. All sorts of options there. But I think what I'm going to do... is I think I'm going to park it right here. It's not a bad place to park it. I have to figure out... So the outstanding question is basically this. How do I get power down there? I figured I had to have some sort of a converter to convert it to high voltage, and then at the other to convert it back down to low voltage. Well, actually, no, it takes high voltage here, doesn't it? So... yeah, I just don't know. I do not understand that. Not even a bit. So yeah, that's, if somebody can explain that to me, how I can power that guy out there, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I will do a lot of experimenting and see what happens. But we just went down in our money. That's because we're bringing money down here. Probably. Here's our solar array. Yay! Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll leave it here. It's getting a little bit running into some roadblocks. And once the roadblocks, this very similar to me. The vibe is very similar to me as to Astro Colony. A lot of things were left unexplained. Way more in Astro Colony were left unexplained. But eventually I got there, and eventually it worked itself out. So I'm thinking this will probably do the same. It'll eventually work itself out. Yeah. And away she goes. That won't take very long to fill at all. And we'll be back up to our regular income in no time. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you have, thank you. I very, very much appreciate it. So please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Foundry right here. So long.